Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's November 14, 2021. This is going to be our Meta stock prediction. We want to see why Facebook is about to explode in price. Welcome to HueFin. We're also known as HueFin News. We're not going to confuse you. We're not going to give you a lot of hope, a lot of FUD, a lot of FOMO. We're not going to talk about earnings release, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, none of that. We simply look at what people are trying to do with their money, what bets they are doing on the price chart so that we can get in position and win in the market. So if you guys appreciate the content, before you head out, hit that like button, share the video, join our team, subscribe to the channel, and also tap that bell notification as well so you do not miss out on our content, because we make this simple. Check this out. So Meta, take a look at this. We played a weakness into the market in Meta, formerly known as Facebook, on October the 5th, right? I was telling you all then to expect the price in Meta to go down, and it did. You guys can see it. $310 is where the market support came in Meta. 5%, 4.93% profitability into the market. Now you have to go back and listen to what I said in our last video on October the 4th or the 5th to see where our TP areas were at in Meta. Was it at 310? Because if so, 5%, right? And then the second areas was right there around 300. which would have given us around 8.8%. Now, if you wasn't able to eat off the market on these days, October 26th, 27th, and 28th, then I had to take the loss right there, 4.48% loss, which is cool. I mean, this is how you're able to minimize losses, especially when you see the market going against your price prediction. Cut it, take that 4% loss, because the expectation is for that to increase if you don't cut the position. This is how you're able to trade and invest into the market without being emotional and not hoping that the price is going to come back down, the price is going to go up. But this is what we don't do. We don't hope for price. We simply listen to what the market is telling us and we act accordingly. So let me get rid of this. Okay. Now, question. Facebook now is trying to create the metaverse. With that being said, do you think they're going to be successful? Because price will inevitably tell us whether or not Facebook is going to be a big contender in the metaverse. What type of platform are they going to create for the metaverse? Let's take a look at what price has been doing since Mark Zuckerberg came out telling us that they changed their name to Meta, right? So I'm here to tell you already that right here on this 3-day price bar following the next one, so we have from October 25th and then October 28th, we saw a lot of volume come into the market in Meta. Cool. Now this 3-day price bar right here in Meta, we would have expected the price to continue to drop, but instead the next following 3-day price bar market went up on a decent amount of volume again. So that is support. That tells me already that that's the basis, that's the foundation to where the buyers are willing to come in and prop up Facebook's price. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply follow to where the buyers are at, right? So they're there. So let me go ahead and use this line going forward. We're going to continue to expect Meta to go up in price as long as we see market hold this area as support. Now I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit because I kind of like this area right here for support. Okay, so that's the first thing we figured out already, to try to figure out if Facebook, or I'm sorry, Meta is going to explode in price. We already created a basis of support. And then the crazy thing about it is that the volume is actually supporting it. Look at this. All this volume came in Meta on this 5-day price bar, which resembles how the market, there was selling going on, but there was enough interest in the market in Meta during this 5-day time period that we was able to see the price close at the high. And we saw that again on this last completed 5-day price bar. Wow. So this market in Meta is trying to go somewhere. And if instead of trying to go down, it's trying to go up. Check this out on the weekly time frame. So even here on the weekly perspective, this market in Meta is still trying to go up. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is by looking at this from a weekly perspective, we're not completely out the woods from the selling. What this weekly price bar is telling me is that, yeah, there's still some sellers here into the market in Facebook though. They're still there. They're still lurking around trying to see who can they sell their Meta shares to. They're still here. So let's not be crazy. Let's not be fooled into thinking that this market is ready to massively explode. Check this out. This is the 3 weeks time frame. Now this is where the price in Meta really stands out. I mean, we've seen climactic volume in Meta. We haven't seen this much volume since price in Meta was trading around $240. Right? But for us to see the price over the last three weekly price bars, right? This three weekly price bar from September the 13th and then this 3 weekly price bar from October the 4th was weakness. But for us to see the market reverse that course from us going down to now we're seeing the price trying to come back up and make a U shape. So that tells me that the buyers are there. So yeah, I'm looking for the price in Meta to go up. I am. Now, from an explosive standpoint, no. I'm not looking for the price in Meta to explode, but I'm looking for the price to go up. Okay? Especially in the next 16 days and 4 hours, right? If the November price bar, which is right here, is able to close higher than the close of last month in October, and even close higher than the high of October, then yeah, this market here in Facebook is still trying to go up in price. Okay. So now let's try to figure out how high can we see the price go then. Check this out. So we already got our basis of support in Facebook or Meta around $300. Now where's the first spot that you can see selling come in? And it's going to be right there around $350.45. Okay, so that's around 3%. Like, we got to learn how to take profit and not become greedy. I can see selling coming to the market in Facebook around $350.45. I'm just saying. Next area is going to be up here towards $359. That's about 5% profitability into the market in Facebook. That's the second area for us to eat. So we got $350.45. That's the first area. Second area is $359. And then the third area, I'm going to take it all the way up here towards the all-time high prices in Meta or Facebook, which is around $375, $380. Okay, we can definitely see that market come here in the long term. I'm not saying it's going to be there in 2 days and 3 days. No, maybe from a weekly to a monthly perspective, we can see this price in Meta come and hit $380, maybe even tackle all-time highs, right? So let me run this back here. Move this over to a daily time frame because we want to pay attention to the price in Meta on a daily basis. And I want you all to hit me up and call the markets with me and tell me, where are you all expecting Meta's price to be in the next 3 weeks? I mean, call the markets. Don't talk about no fundamental analysis because you can't price it. You can't quantify how much that information is really worth. And don't use technical indicators because those are lagging. It tells you things that have already happened. It's not a forward predictor as to what price is going to do. So just simply tell me your price prediction into the market in Facebook. We have given you all 3 price targets that we're looking for the market to go. Now it's your turn. Hit me up. Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.